Alright, I'm gonna let y'all know now. We got a room full of people. I'm not in my usual recording studio, but Aswani's right here next to me. He's in town.
Hello.
So you're gonna hear a lot of ad libs from the wannabe Migos, the superstore brand Migos in the back. But we call these people the Cash Money Crew. And today's episode 4 of Cash Boys podcast featuring your boy Jiggy and
AZ.PSD.
Yeah, like I said, you're gonna hear a lot of background noise, so just be prepared for that. But yeah, so today it's actually funny because I'm at my parents' or my mom's house right now. But the topic of the first topic of today is actually regarding mothers, and so this topic is that I wrote down. It says, for a majority of us, our moms are great. We love them. We'll take a bullet for them, etc., etc. But also for a majority, there are some of the scariest people that we will ever come across, and that's just the facts. And I'm willing to die on that hill expeditiously. And so I said I want to talk about some of the more outrageous things that our mothers have gotten upset with us for throughout the years, from age 3 probably to now. And from the jump, probably one thing that I can remember is, let's see, I was thinking about this the other day. I was maybe 7 years old, and an advertisement for the new Alvin and the Chipmunks movie came out, right? And it's a one scene where in the advertisement where Alvin was shaking his ass while he was drying his using a towel to dry his booty. I copied that, and my mother got livid with me. She said, "Don't shake your ass in front of me," and I was like, "Wait, I'm just mimicking a dance." And looking back on it, it's like, wait, why did that bother her so much? I'm a little kid. I'm not telling you to kiss my ass, so I need some clarification on that. But what about you, Aswani? What things has your mother done that you just don't understand?
A lot, to be honest. But I think it's more of a question about how parents want to raise you, and that will determine what they sort of act out about and sort of discipline you for. Because I can't remember anything off rip that my mom got really mad about. But I do know that as I got older, I did sort of have more adult conversations with my mom where she would explain, why I couldn't hang out with specific friends or sleep over and all that jazz. So I think it's really a question of how you want to raise your kids. So I guess I could ask you, if you were to have children in the future, what are some guidelines, or not even guidelines, but what are some key points that you want to make sure that you instill in your child?
Let's see. Some key things I would want to make sure that my child knows. It's actually funny because Chris and I were, there's one of the homies that's in the studio right now. And by studio, I mean my bedroom. But we were talking about this the other day, and if it's in regards to a son, right? I got to make sure that my son has swagger, in a sense. And one of the things I came across was just social etiquette, I would say. And one of the things that we mentioned was how to act in a party setting, because if you don't know by now, we usually throw parties here at Cash Money HQ. But obviously the something that's going on right now has stopped us from doing that. But it's real awkward when a dude is just sitting in the back, just on his phone, or going through his settings and trying to make it seem like he's busy or talking to somebody. And so it's just I want to teach, especially my son, hey, don't do that. Go around, make a friend or two. You might meet somebody who you never expected yourself to meet someone who's your polar opposite, but you get along with pretty nicely. And just get yourself out there. I get being socially awkward is a thing, but it's good to put yourself out there and experience new people and different ideologies and all that. But in a more I guess common setting, I would say, because parties don't happen all that often, I would say just not to be, I guess, a weirdo, and just overall.
Define weirdo. Do you just want to make sure that your son is confident in himself, and that way whenever he's with friends, he has like, you know, a genuinely good time and everything is free flowing, rather than being like extremely insecure and anxious to the point where social interactions are tiresome. Is that what you're going for when you say like weirdo?
Well,
or define it, break it down for me. I need the Carfax.
we've touched on the whole topic of being a weirdo before, but I feel like in this context, I mean, just don't be one of those dudes. And remember, we're strictly talking about guys right now. We'll get to women in a second. But when it comes to guys, just don't be that guy who's just known for all the wrong things. Like nobody, at least that I know, nobody who I know wants to be with someone, friends or otherwise, who's just all up in just everything. Like they're always in the mix of something. And that could be, if we go back to the party setting, it could be like, hey, if you get rejected by 2 women at a party and it's like a smaller setting, don't go for that third, because chances are those 2 women have already said, hey, yo, watch out for such and such, he's a creep, and so on and so forth. But in an everyday setting, I guess just be yourself. Don't try to be something that you're not, and go outside who you are, just to make it seem like you're a better person, I guess, in a sense.
So if you were to boil everything down, you basically just want to instill a large sense of respect in your son, respect for others, and like respect for themselves.
Yeah, definitely for sure on respect for others, as well as definitely for sure in both, but more so probably respect for others, because as we all know, there's already like a stigma around guys, how they're certain ways and all. It's without getting into specifics, there's a stigma around guys, all men, I would say. So just try not to fit that mold, and don't go above and beyond to make it seem like you're not that kind of person, because if you do that, you do end up to be that kind of person. But just you don't need to fake it till you make it, in the sense of personal growth.
No, I definitely get that, because like the few things that like I want to make sure that I do is get the baseline like skills and stuff in terms of like cooking, and like self-care, like just finding out how, like, what makes you tick, and whenever you're having a rough time, like how you can like sort of get through it. And then on top of that, it's also the respect thing, where like you want to have like fruitful relationships and stuff, friends and like romantically, but more importantly, just like, I guess like sort of in the same line that you're talking about, of like, you just want them to be themselves, and you don't want them to be like, obviously insecurities and stuff suck, and our generation is the most anxious that's ever lived, but there's still a lot of things that you can do to like help sort of like fight a lot of those things, like in all those like mental things, but more importantly, I think for me, just like self-respect would probably be the biggest one, because the same way that people say like you can't love someone else until you love yourself, I feel like it's very easy, or like you could also say that about respect. Like if you don't respect yourself, you can't respect others.
Yeah, that's fair. And I guess a lot of like how you treat others has to do with how you treat yourself, for sure.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize that until it's too late. So that's it's good to take note of that very early on. But now if we go, let's circle back to the very beginning. It's actually funny because this was something that we but we both experienced this. What was it? Back in like junior year of high school, when I don't know what you did to set your mom off, but you set your mother off.
Oh, I didn't tell her that I was going out or something, and she didn't like that at all. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I basically didn't inform her of my plans after like I didn't do it like previously, because like she just wants to make sure that I'm safe, and all that jazz, and I forgot, because I'm pretty sure we like walked down like outside of school, went to your car, and then just like fucked around, got some food and shit. And then like hung out and played video games, and I just forgot to tell my mom, and then she was like, oh honey, you're gonna do that? it's gonna be a bad time. So then our moms talked, and I didn't do much for a little bit. I didn't get grounded necessarily, but I guess it's the equivalent. Yeah.
You put the chains on yourself just to. Or no, she put the chains on you still.
Yeah, you hate to see it, but you know it is what it is.
And I don't know what your mom said to my mom, but it made her livid. I remember one time she called me, and I said, "Oh hey," I said, "Hey, what's up?" And she immediately said, "Hey, you don't tell me what's up." I'm like, "Yo, wait, what do you mean?" When I normally answer the phone like that, and so whatever your mom said to my mom definitely set her off, and it was.
I apologize. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I just know it was bad. Yeah, I also just kind of blocked that out of my memory.
That's. You repressed it. I understand.
You know, it's in the past.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense. But that was like what 4 or 5 years ago. So
yeah,
it's in the past, but it's still like I don't know. I understand a lot of the frustrations that my mom especially had when I was growing up, like the whole not taking meat out of the freezer when you're home all day. I get it because meat takes a while to defrost, and it's
because like that's not even like a meat getting defrosted issue. Mm-hmm. It's like I gave you one task and you didn't do it, and now my life is harder because of it. Yeah. I feel like that's what a lot of moms go through, and I get it.
Yeah, it's
even with the simple things.
Definitely, I understand it now mainly because it's like when I forget to take the meat out, early in the day so I can cook for dinner. It's like, damn, now I really got to find another option. I can't do that for myself when I really had something nice and nice in line.
Yeah, when my shit ain't defrosted, I get sad and then make some instant noodles and like just lay down.
Oh damn! I go to Wingstop, but that's another that's another topic for another day. But since we're on the subject of moms are women, and we like the women's,
it's true.
Let's talk about some what we like to see in a woman. Our personal. Oh, why'd you make that sound?
No, just don't. It's not that deep.
Let's talk about what excites us. We got a coochie board on my bed right now.
Charcuterie board, if you will.
I'm looking at the charts and there's a huge ass spike where we all laugh, but that's besides the point. No. We have a member of the Cash Money crew trying to do some unnecessary stuff. So.
I gave my wine to do like a shot.
But anywho,
unruly activity in this room.
I remember that all the boys made a list of our perfect wives.
Really, dude, you have so much shit in the vault. I am so like, if I were to go, dude, if I were to go into like court, I don't even need. Wow,
I got all the evidence that you need.
All right. So I'm gonna say what I feel now, and then I want you to look at the evidence, and I want you to compare the two.
I don't have your screen.
You don't have mine? That is tragic. Okay.
I'm pretty sure he has yours.
Oh. Hey, can I get a double check? You have my perfect wife. All right. All right, we have our experts on it right now.
So I have 37 photos, 1,000 photos to go through.
You got it.
Well, anyway. So, for I guess,
do you now?
Me right now. There's a couple things. Obviously, like physical attraction is like the start for most relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I've realized and what has happened recently is how emotionally mature someone has become a really huge thing for me, because it's very easy to get into a relationship with someone based off of just like spending time with someone, especially now since like everyone's quarantining and stuff, and you can it's very easy to have that connection, but it's really hard to find someone who genuinely cares about you and like the things that you go through and is willing to like be patient and like help you get through.
Right.
So that is definitely really, really huge. And then it also depends on like what your love languages are and like how you give and show affection. So for example, I when I like give love, it's through like doing things for people or just like telling them how much I appreciate them. So that is like how I give it. But when I receive it, it's similar but also different, because I don't really need people to like, you know, buy me gifts or anything. But every once in a while, if we just have like a sit down conversation and they tell me like, hey, I really appreciate you because of like X, Y, and Z, that means more to me than like any gift, because like money comes and goes, but experiences last a lot longer. So I think really the only thing that like matters to me is how much they actually care, how much they're willing to be present and patient with the things that you go through, and really just like understand and take the time to spend that time with you, you know? Yeah. And then there's definitely other things, but those are in the bedroom and those are not necessarily I don't know if they're podcast material.
They're podcast material, don't worry. I age restrict all the videos, so don't even worry about it. Speak your truth, King. Speak your truth.
Yeah, no. Like
once again, I apologize for our background birds.
Good God. Yeah, no, I'm feeling one right now. So in the bedroom, it's you can't really compare like quality time and stuff, but it just needs to have like a balance, you know, because it's so easy to just sort of like have your partner just lay there and you do all the work. That's not fun.
Starfish, ladies and gentlemen.
Been there, done that, not trying to visit that town again. So being able to have someone that like is like on the same wavelength and you guys just like have a good time, that's great, and I'm thoroughly enjoying that recently. So
okay,
I'd say like right now there's not much I would ask for, besides, you know, obviously to not be in a global situation so we could go on dates and stuff like that. But
well, you see, you're a better man than me, because my first thing on my list is ass for days. I like ass. I'm an ass man. So whoa,
settle down.
No, but you know, that's aside from the physical. Actually, no. Let me go through the physical attributes. Let's see. We got ass for days. Then we got a good smile / teeth. Then we got good looking toes, because you know it's always nice when people actually take care of their feet. I'm sorry if you don't take care of your feet, but you need to seek some help. You didn't even let me finish. You gotta seek some help. I don't know why I put silky hair in here. Not gonna lie. That's eat the coochie board and sit down. Not too short. I've learned that short women are literally like chihuahuas. They are the devil. Okay.
That is.
My bad. You guys aren't the devil. You're more like you're a step below. Step below. Then we got. Why'd I put soft lips on here? Because I think in my past I've kissed a few women who have
chapped.
Not yet. Not chapped. I would say like it's like it's a little bit more than chapped. A little bit dry. I'm a chubby cheek fan. Chubby cheek fanatic right here. Love that. Be able to pinch them. And then yes, a little bit of meat on women. I like to grasp things. You know, firmly grasp it. And I don't know. I feel like skinny girls are hyped up enough already, especially with the way that, you know, beauty standards are here. But definitely, you know, a little extra meat is nice to see and to grab. But as far as qualities, overall qualities, not really physical, we have not batshit crazy. We cannot have that. I've been down that road, like Aswani said, and I do not want to go back down that road.
And just to quickly clarify, it is great to have someone who is batshit crazy about you. Well, okay, we've had different experience.
I had a girl who said that she prayed for me, like she asked God for me, and I was thoroughly unsettled by it. But so I
meant it in more of the sense that like you're like in love. You have the full butterflies. You want to spend like every waking moment together, and you just like enjoy each other's presence so much. So like you're crazy about each other. But in terms of like, I don't know. I don't like to call like women crazy, but some people just aren't meant for you.
Okay. That's
the
you
best
can't
way.
Reciprocate all their loving. Let's say that. You can't reciprocate all their loving. Open to new things. Oh damn.
That one's
That's
incredibly vital.
Yes.
Because like I don't want to have a routine. I don't want to feel like I'm in a nursing home where we just do the same thing all the time. I want to try new things. Like the girl that I'm with right now, I think she's really fucking great. And we, like, for example, we both cook a whole bunch, right? And we're always like trying to like cook new things, like watch new shows and like do stuff like that. And without having that sort of like not yearning, but just like I don't know, if you're not willing to experience new things, then it gets stale very quickly. That's not cool.
That was a nice little cute way to shout out your present lady friend.
Yes.
Hopefully she listens to this and feels special.
I hope so. I sent her that last couple ones. I don't know if she listened to it.
Damn.
It is what it is.
If someone sends you a playlist or a podcast, please listen to it. Prove to them that you love them.
Yeah, it's true. It's all good though.
Now this next self-confidence is a big thing. And I get everyone struggles with self-confidence at some point in their life, but I feel like you have to have some kind of self-confidence at some point in the world, or some point in time, because it's a very important quality to have, and it shows that you come to terms with, you may not be perfect, but in what you do have, you're very satisfied with it. You can want more, but you should be satisfied with it. But so that's here we go. Good sex drive. And we're about to get into. How did we go from moms to sex? I will never know.
You got the fucking topic.
That's I do, but sex is how you got here. But let's not think about that.
I mean, that's how we all got here.
You're thinking about it right now, aren't you?
Not really. I'm toasty.
Good sex drive, because I like to shock, as Goofy would say. Yes. For the love of God, please.
Hey, you're the one to get going.
I like who doesn't like just a little bit of sex. A little bit of sex. I'm gonna have it. But what do you look for in the bedroom?
Pussy, yeah, no.
That was slightly
Maggie got that correct. Yeah, like a good sex drive is it. Anyway, yeah, like just having like a good sex drive, and more importantly, like I kind of touched on it earlier, where like you want to have both people that like are fully like there and just like are down to have a good time, like are interested to try new things too.
Yeah.
Where you don't want to always be doing like the same position. You want to switch things up, and it's like an equally reciprocated time, and y'all are both just yucking, like that's some gas right there.
Like a pack of wild animals, you said?
Yeah. And no, okay, so one of the big things that's important for me is after y'all get down and dirty, you can just, like right afterwards start laughing and have like cute pillow talk and shit.
Pillow talk.
Yeah.
Pillow talk.
You ain't pillow talking?
That's how people find out
pillow
how you who be pillow talking? Who be what? I don't be pillow talking with you, Kyrie.
What
Oh, we don't be pillow talking.
I pillow talk like a motherfucker.
I
fucking love that shit.
We take a water break and then we go back at it.
Oh, well, yeah. No, I'm talking about like when you're done. Like, like.
Oh yeah. When you done. Hey,
one, two, like however many rounds you want to do for sure.
Uh-huh.
But I'm talking about like once y'all are like good to go, and both y'all just like done, tired, whatever it is.
Good little conversation afterwards where you can probably laugh about.
Yeah, just like laugh, giggle, and like just like I don't know, like have just like a good, I don't know.
It's conversation because.
Yeah, because I'm a soft ass nigga and I like to talk about emotions. That's just how it is. That's why I go to art school.
I once got told to shut up for talking too much in the middle of doing it.
You got told shut up?
I got told to shut up because I was talking too much in the middle of it.
And
Whoa, hold on, wait. Since we're on this, hold on. Talking while having sex.
Yes,
that's
vital.
100% up there.
Otherwise, you ain't fucking. Oh, what's that nigga's name?
I don't even know.
It's the black and white film dude.
Huh?
Never mind. I was gonna make a stupid joke. Yeah, no.
It was stupid.
Yeah.
Go ahead though. Talking while fucking.
No, I'm just like talking during it. Like some of the things like that I've heard have been much more memorable than the actual act itself.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I mean, they're not mutually exclusive.
Okay.
Where sometimes it'll be like incredible like sex, but then also it'll be just like something that like someone says and you're just like, damn, that I like that. That was cool.
Okay.
So like they're intertwined.
Yeah, I feel it. I actually have a question though. It's more of a rhetorical question. But ladies, when a dude, or actually, well, no, whichever way you swing, right? If someone's talking, what do you consider too much talking? Like, are there words that you don't want to be called? You don't want to be called, like, obviously if you're with somebody, if you're in a relationship, if they're like, yeah, take that shit, you stupid bitch, or that's okay. Well, that's okay. That's
okay. So I think let's just say this, like. Y'all can have a good time and everything, but that conversation should definitely happen.
Oh, before?
Like, I've had it before and it helps out a lot.
Uh-huh.
But maybe even, like, after, like, one or two times. Like, I don't know, just, like, at some point it should happen. Because some people are, like, prefer, the much more, like, romantic, just, like, soft and sweet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have individuals who just want to get absolutely destroyed. And both are great. Both are completely valid.
Mm-hmm.
But just like having that conversation about like what words or like how far is too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's also going and talking about consent, just making sure everyone's comfortable.
That's true. But I'm actually gonna, when I post the previews on social media, ladies, I want to know what do you consider to be too much talking? What do you like? Well, if you feel like answering, what do you like to be called in the bedroom? The answers will be, anonymous, of course. But what do you like and what don't you like? And I have.
Scratching my head.
This just in, my girlfriend has just called one of the homies a little slut.
After scratching my head with a fucking back
scratching his head with a back scratcher. I apologize once again. This will be an unorthodox episode. Hopefully y'all like messy episodes, because this is definitely one of them. But, God. Alright, let's talk about what you personally do and don't like in the bedroom. And anyone can join in on this, but what are you willing to try in the bedroom, Aswani?
I want to try a lot of things.
Trying to get your ass eaten?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I am trying to get my ass eaten, yes.
If
it's what she wants, fuck it, go for it.
Honestly.
I'm sorry for you, bro.
If it's consensual, it's consensual.
was the question?
What do you want to? What's something that you want to try, or what if you think that you've been like curious about in the bedroom?
Oh, butt stuff.
Oh, on butt stuff on you, butt stuff on.
Um,
Why are you showing yearbook pictures?
Speak it up.
Why are you showing yearbook pictures in the middle of a
Hey.
podcast?
Hey, focus.
You looking cute though. Yeah, butt stuff not necessarily for me, but the other way around seems like an interesting time.
A dick in the booty?
And maybe not even.
Huh?
Well, like you can put a dick in the booty, but you also can put toys and stuff. Like there's a lot of things you can do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I get it. It's okay. Now, what about like stuff on like BDSM, costume?
I can get behind that.
But I mean, what's something that interests you?
Interests me. BDSM is definitely up there.
Okay.
Because I but like I don't think I'd be interested in like the extremely like torturous stuff.
Okay.
Because that it's just a little bit too far for my kind gentle soul. However, I do like in terms of like the roles and stuff, like dominance is like I like it. It's great. And
wait. Who dominating who though?
me dominating my partner.
Okay.
And experimenting with that with like things like handcuffs and like rope are really interesting, and I'm probably gonna order some rope on Amazon to try that sometime soon.
Aren't you sharing an account with your mother?
Huh?
Huh?
No, it's my brother.
Oh.
If he has questions, we can have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like role playing, and just like I don't know. It's as sweet and kind as most everybody thinks I am.
Oh, word, you an animal? you a complete animal?
If my partner gives me free reign to, if they're submissive and they're okay with specific things, I will take full what's the word?
Full authority or control?
Not control.
Full precedence?
No. Basically, like I'll yeah. There you go. I'm the captain of it. You're done.
Refreshments? No.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, not yet.
No, we talked about PG. Yeah. So what do you call it? As long as everything's consensual and stuff, I will definitely explore the liberties of dominance with my partner.
Okay.
Because it's something like I don't know. It's there's something very satisfying about having someone like do exactly what you want and you're in control.
That is fair. Within consent, of
Yes,
course.
consent is always paramount.
Why are you stabbing a bit? Okay.
Talk about consent. You good, dog?
All right. Well, on to me. Well, a few things that I don't know. I don't know what I'm not. Well, that's a lie. I think I know what I'm not into, but I'm
not into.
I'm still confused. Oh, okay. Well, what am I not into?
Yeah. I'll get pegged.
I'm not into hardcore BDSM, like what is it called? Like blood play or whatever. How people like want to like make you bleed and all that by biting you or just by causing like actual lacerations with stuff. Not into that. What else is there? There's that. There is that like what is it? It's like mommy and stepson play or something like that. That's it. No,
That's incest.
that's
I go to school in the South, but I ain't down with it.
that's Sweet Home Alabama. But yeah, anything that has to do with like grandpa and granddaughter play or anything family related or it's just weird to me. What else is there that I know about?
You're gonna get pegged. You gonna peg you?
If I told her if that's something that she wants to do at any point in the future, she is allowed to do. And all of you niggas who think that it's gay, yes, I said niggas, who think that it's gay, liking other men makes you gay. Your G spot is in your booty hole. It's in your anus.
Your prospect.
your prostates. Get it checked, by the way. If you're 21, actually no, if you're 18 or older. Anyway, yeah, get that shit checked.
Visit your doctors.
Like Nicki Minaj said, need my ass ate like a cupcake.
Yeah, I would like my ass ate like a
yes.
cupcake with extra sprinkles.
Yes. What else is there that I do? Well, not more stuff I do like. Suck my dick from the back. The gooch, the coffee table, the what is it called? Not no man's land. Just the gooch coffee table ladies. Lick that little area underneath the balls, and the man will love you forever. I promise. That and then the booty hole as well. What else? What else am I into? Oh, of course, light to medium BDSM, rope, handcuffs, blindfolds, all that good stuff.
Blindfolds.
I actually really want to try when I'm older, I for sure want a stripper pole inside of my house.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Yeah, stripper poles seem like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Just to work around or work with. And stripper hills are also like very, very sensual. Mm-hmm. They do something. Mm-hmm. What else is there? Cosplay, I guess, or just outfits. You have the typical, policewoman, firewoman. But take it a step further. Get a full body. I don't know, something. I don't know, something from American Horror Story or something like that. I don't know. I was just throwing a random idea out there.
You said American Horror Story. I thought of the black latex person. I would beat someone down.
Not the drill dildo. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people, and by people I really mean guys, they're a little bit self-conscious about things about sex. Like they think sex is legit just penis in the vagina, and it's a lot more than that. Like I've heard countless stories that women have told me, like, oh yeah, I never get head, or I've never, orgasmed before. I'm like, sweetie, you are not living your best life.
So to quickly interject, I think another thing that's also really important is to be educated. Because, like, even if you're inexperienced, you can still understand the anatomy of yourself and your partner.
Sorry, my mother just walked in. Quick break time. Not a break time. Because we're recording, Mom.
You have lights on in your car.
Okay.
As I was saying, I think being educated is really important for yourself and your partner, especially if you want to try new things. Because I've definitely gone down on someone and showed them a new spot of their body that they didn't even know existed.
A whole new world.
Exactly, and that's such a fulfilling feeling to just be to see them oh my god, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, that's new. You're welcome. So understanding yourself and how best to please somebody else. Mm-hmm. It's also just conversation about what you like, what you don't like, and all that jazz. But also the anatomy of where people can get aroused from.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of what are they called? Erogenous zones, behind. All right, if you're a guy and you're listening, listen to me.
Oh, wasn't there a quick thing on Friends where someone wrote numbers all over a woman's body, and then she was 7 7 7 7 3 2 5.
I think so. Yeah.
It's on. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. I've seen there's a couple of diaphragms. There's a couple of diagrams that you can find online. That showed the different erogenous zones. If you don't know what that means, it means areas that make women, or I think they work on men if you swing that way, or any way you swing. That work on just anybody. One is for sure behind the knee. There's the inner thigh.
Yes.
There is obvious one is the back.
Lower back.
Yeah, lower. Well, if you know what you're doing, you get a long little lick along the entire back.
Yes.
lead up to the neck and end off with a little smooch on the neck, on the ear actually.
Yes.
Shoulders as well. Like you just gotta not manipulate. You have to work around the shoulders with your mouth region. What else is there? Foot fetishes. Let's take a quick little segue. If you don't sound excited at all.
No.
You're not a feet man? No. Why are you?
I'll take some.
Spare coochie, ma'am.
My girlfriend just offered her coochie to my friends.
No.
I
Coochie board.
I think it's the coochie board.
It's a charcuterie or charcuterie board. Whatever.
Charcuterie board.
Charcuterie board.
I can respect when someone is clean and they have nice hygiene and they get, mani pedis and stuff. However, I never have and probably never will view toes in a sexual way.
Okay, well,
That
no.
is my statement.
Doesn't have to. Well, I guess it is.
Well, I mean,
technically
you
a sexual.
prefaced with foot fetish.
Yeah. I apologize. But see, I'm a man of many promises. I'm willing to try everything once, and if you go take a shower. Everything once, and if I don't like it, I never have to do it again. But at least I had the experience, and I can pass on that information to somebody who might need it. But back to the whole erogenous areas. The foot is actually one, whether it's just rubbing or in some cases licking the foot, the bottom of the foot, and then the toes. And some people I've seen or heard that their boyfriends or whoever they're with have actually unlocked that fetish for it, or not even a fetish, have unlocked that for them. Like they now enjoy getting their toes / feet sucked, and I don't know. That's unless your feet stink, then please, I'm begging you, don't have someone lick you down there.
But also some people, there's so many different kinks and nuances.
Yeah, and it's really once again, it's a whole guys are not willing to experience that. And if, I guess it depends if you're in a relationship or not. But extending your boundaries past just penis into vagina with some light foreplay where the woman is the only person giving head, is boring. If you do that, you're boring. If you only
kiss
do
your
that,
partner
you're
after they go down on you.
yeah,
It's
yes.
respectful.
If you do not kiss your partner after they go down on you
That's like yelling at the chef when they give you really great meal.
Yes, that is exactly what he just said. That is exactly what it's like.
That's no.
It proves that one, you're dirty and you don't take care of yourself. I'm not saying that you should go around and you just drink your own fluids, but if you're afraid to get a drop of your own body fluid,
I'm scrumptious.
a taste of your own body fluids, you're a dirty motherfucker, and I have no respect for you.
Eat healthy.
But just eat healthy. That's all you have to do.
good.
Change your diet. But I forgot where I was even going with that. If you're dirty, you're dirty.
You prefaced with.
But yeah, just don't. It's more than just hey, let's hump for about 2 minutes.
No.
Or just put your mouth around my wee wee region or my
Why you gotta say
my wee wee.
Yeah, and I think that's where or you can kind of put this whole previous 20-minute conversation into an umbrella of sex is more than little actual intercourse. Mm-hmm. There's foreplay. There's, for me, pillow talk afterwards. It's an experience where you're bonding and having a great time with someone else, no matter who they are. And there's a lot of things that go into it. And if you limit it to just be I feel like I'm horny, so I'm going to have sex with someone and then continue on with my day, I think there's a lot more that you should explore from that. That way you could figure out how it can be better.
What you like and what you don't like. And sex should be an event. I've always thought of it. If you don't think of sex as a obviously consensual cage match where both of you guys are trying to make whoever it is you're in bed with, both of you are trying to make the other one get the biggest nut of their life off, you are not having sex correctly. And obviously, sometimes you may just be an off day, you may not be able to get that nut. But it's, you should go on with your best foot forward and try to make all the right things happen for the right person. But yeah, just don't be bland. There's no need to be bland in something that's supposed to be fun and exciting. And wear protection always. Why'd you laugh? Why is no one agreeing with me?
You got that, bro.
Yes.
The joke is I really don't.
Protection is damn.
You were saying I was one.
Protection is absolutely vital, and it comes in many different forms.
It does. Look into your local doctor. God. Anyway, this is I'm.
What did this turn into?
This is gonna be a short episode. It's gonna be shorter than all the others. This is kind of the sex episode, but we're probably gonna revisit this later.
We will.
Yeah, no, not probably. We will. Once again, I'm sorry for the Superstore brand Migos in the background.
Nah, it's a good time.
All the little whispers in the background. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this different take on an episode, and we'll see you in the next one. You may get a New Year's episode before New Year's. You may get a New Year's episode after New Year's. We may do another group thing where we're just doing the exact same thing we're doing now. We'll see. But
kind of guys.
Catch y'all later.
Yeah. Make sure. I forgot to update you guys at the beginning of the video. I'm in the process of moving platforms where I stream, so just be on the lookout for that. You can look on my social media. The description will be down, or those will be in the description down below. You can follow me, of course, at JiggyBoy_D on pretty much all social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. And I was wanting to go ahead and do your little plug.
I don't like social media anymore, so don't follow me. Just enjoy your life. Take care of people who you care about. Make sure you do take yourself on dates and shit. Enjoy life and have a good one. Care about you.
Have a nice one, and hopefully, check the memes that your friends send you. Remember, check the memes, check the playlist, listen to the podcast. I hope you guys have a good one. Good night.